Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America with massive breaking news from E. Jean Carroll and the New York police. Folks, buckle your seatbelts. This is a big one. Before we get started, I want to remind you to please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out and they help our channel continue to grow. So, police have confiscated an illegal firearm from the home of E. Jean Carroll. Illegal because she does not have a license for it. Now, she admitted this during the Trump trial, or during the defamation trial with Trump, and apparently it took police a month to act. Here's the breaking story straight from NBC News. And you guys know NBC, not a particularly big fan of former President Donald Trump, but it says here that police in New York took possession of the gun belonging to E. Jean Carroll after she testified that during the defamation lawsuit that she had one at her home. Now, the chief of police in Warwick, New York, apparently visited Carroll on February 15th to, quote, discuss some open issues, end quote, including Carroll's disclosure, of course, of the weapon that she talked about while she was on the witness stand on January 17th. Now, Carroll had told the federal court in Lower Manhattan that she kept a, quote, high-standard revolver 9 chambers at home with ammunition by her bed. I still do not have a license, she said at the time. Now, John Rader, who was the reporting officer, said in his report that he offered to secure the weapon at the police station's property for safekeeping. Now, Carroll and a member of her security team surrendered it after Rader visited, a day after, and it's being held until Carroll receives her New York license for it. Carroll and her attorney did not immediately respond to the request from comment, nor did Rader from NBC News. However, under New York state law, a person can be found guilty of criminal possession if they possess a firearm, such as a pistol, that has not been registered. The felony carries a maximum sentence of 4 years. So technically, Carroll could face 4 years in prison for this. Not going to happen. She's a hero in New York right now, right? She's an absolute unmitigated hero because she put down Donald Trump. She put him in his place. And the people of New York, I believe, for the most part, love her. Why was she treated so differently than another person would be treated? Can you imagine if former President Trump had an unregistered weapon in his home? Can you imagine? There would be, I can't even imagine the media frenzy. I'm trying to think of it in my mind. They would be calling him a thug, a criminal, and I'll tell you what, I don't believe for a second they wouldn't be prosecuting with full charges and attempting to get the 4-year prison sentence. But for E. Jean Carroll, they're just going to hold it for her until she gets her license. Isn't that nice? Imagine if you would be treated the same way. Do you think you would in New York? Mr. and Mrs. Conservative? That's for you to decide, but I do want you to let me know what you think about this case when you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.